Hi, everybody. I'm Ronnie,
Hi, and I'm Jenny, and
and
we
we're the
are
Heart and Soul
Heart and Soul
Sisters.
Sisters.
We never can time it. The delay is just not good.
Yeah, no.
But we're coming to you today because we wanted to talk a little bit about self-care. And so we have some tips in these days when most of us are confined to home to some degree or another. Some of us are essential workers going out, but whether we're home all the time or going out and coming back, we're not able to leave to do things that we might like to do that would normally lift our spirits. And so we
Absolutely.
wanted to talk about some things that you can do at home that don't cost you anything, can be done in just a few minutes in some cases, longer if you have time to luxuriate. But so we got some tips for you, right, Jen?
Absolutely. You want to
So,
start?
sure, I'll start, and you just jump in with. We'll just jump in with whatever comes to mind.
Talk over each
So,
other like we usually do.
yes, so just be normal. So the first one, this actually was my idea. This is one of my all-time favorites. I've been saying this since we were young that one of life's affordable luxuries is a nice hot bath. Now I know not everybody has a tub these days, but if you do, you can use anything. You don't have to have fancy bubble bath. If you've got mild dish soap, you can use. That's what we always did as kids.
Yeah,
And yeah, go ahead and soak in that nice warm tub. Channel your inner child. Make the bubble beards like we used to as kids. Remember that?
yeah.
We would do that. Oh, if you have aching muscles, Epsom salts,
Epsom
right?
salt
You
is
can throw some Epsom salts
awesome.
in.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. It always makes me feel better. I love Epsom salt baths. Yeah.
And if you've got anything anything you want to throw in there that will smell good, aromatherapy along with the nice hot bath, always a good idea.
Oh, yeah. And you can also, do little things like little facials for yourself. Cucumbers help reduce swelling in the eyes. Um,
Yeah,
and
just a
you
little
can even
slice on your
do,
eye.
yep, you can do some natural oils like I've used avocado oil and just when my face is dry or irritated that, and then, that it feels great. And
A
I,
little
I also,
hand or foot
yep,
massage while you're in the tub.
yep,
All those things are good. All those things are
yeah.
good. Great. So what's number 2 on our list, Jen? You remember?
Move your body. Yeah. So I know we're all, lots of people have Fitbits and or watches that have that keep track of your steps and things, but also just doing some gentle range of motion stretches can really help. I know I do these when I'm taking a really brief break at my supposed lunchtime. I work through lunch all the time, but but I can feel the tension in my neck and shoulders, and in my low back even, as I'm getting more tense through the day. So I'll when I come home from work or even on my lunch break, I'll just do some gentle standing yoga stretches and things for my neck and shoulders. And that helps me to just kind of relieve the tension. And I also do like that 3-part breathing where you count in for 5, hold the breath for 5, breathe out for 5. And I do 5 breaths of those, using your belly, to fill your belly and then slowly up to the upper lungs. And that really helps to relieve stress in the moment. It just kind of helps to shut off that stress response. So
Right.
yeah, so those are 2 things that I use daily that help me
Yeah.
tremendously. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you listen to your body, you know what it's calling for. Does it need to loosen the shoulders, the low back? Maybe you need to twist a little bit, to relieve tension along the spine. Just paying attention to where you need it and then moving your body in whatever way feels comfortable. It doesn't have to be an official yoga posture or,
Right.
some strict class. Just listen to what your body needs.
Yeah, absolutely.
So good. Next is on our list is music. So
Woohoo.
this is the whole range, right? It can be anything from, like, if you're a classical music fan, you could turn on your public radio station and listen to a little music while you just lay down and relax. Everything from, that sort of mellow vibe, if that's what music does for you, to turning on, your favorite classic rock stuff you grew up with as a kid, and just jamming out. Like no one's watching you.
Yes, dance like
No one's
nobody's
watching you.
watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Dance and
Or if you
sing.
have yes, absolutely. If you've got kids there, you can show them your moves from when you were young and cool, right? Maybe you knew all of
Yeah.
the moves to NSYNC's Bye 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 or Michael Jackson's Thriller or
Thriller. Oh, my kids love that
yes,
one.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Or if you're as old as we are, you did know how to do the bump once upon a time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you could teach your kids the bump. Get everybody involved in the action.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Next, what's next on it? Oh, the next one was yours. The connect
Oh,
to happy
yeah.
memories.
Yeah,
That was
connect
your
to happy
idea.
memories. Yeah, because I we have some really good happy memories. Yeah, most people do. And and the things that just tickle me are the memories of us playing at Grams and Gramps' house on Drainer, right?
Mhm.
And they had a finished basement. They had a fireplace down there that we used to in the wintertime, we used to love playing that Pop Goes the Weasel thing around
Yes,
around
around
that
the
little
fireplace.
around that little round table that
Oh,
we turn
yep.
upside down and play in. Oh my gosh. And they had a bar and they had all these amazing light up signs and they had Christmas lights. And if you look behind me, I've got Christmas lights around the ceiling because that's how Grams and Gramps had their basement. And those are
Yes.
just some of the happiest memories of my childhood, or being at Grams and Gramps' house and playing with you and our brother, and just being there. They always spoiled us. They always made us feel loved, and the little candy jars, that we
Yes, with the goodie
with the
jars. She
goodies in
had
them. So she'd
hide
hide candies and things in the Crocs and stuff that she had. And so yeah, so that's why I have the little sparkle lights around the ceiling here, because I always think of Grams and Gramps and the fun times we had playing as kids.
right,
So yeah.
right. So you can recall those memories to mind. You can look at the old photos that remind you of them.
Yeah.
Tell stories of favorite memories, right? If you're with other people, you can be telling
Yep.
stories. Kids love to hear stories about when their parents were kids, and
Yep.
yeah, it's a nice way to lift your spirits.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. The next one was um, get outside.
Yes.
Also high on your list.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I live, I've lived in Nashville for 23 years before we moved up here to a town where we used to live on a farm for a few years as kids. And I have a 41-acre farm and I get outside every day. I mean, unless there's a blizzard. Well, we have to get outside to take care of the horses and the goats and the guineas, right? So yeah, I get outside every day. But I love spending time outside, and I it is such a de-stressor for me. But I just, there's actually been research even about outside therapy and getting in the woods and getting fresh air,
Mhm.
and we are just, fortunate. Um, Anywhere you live, typically there's going to be parks you can go to, and just enjoy trees and enjoy watching the squirrels and the birds. And
Right.
it just lifts my spirits no matter what is going on in my life. When I get outside, I feel like a revived woman. I feel amazing. So
Yeah.
yeah, so get
Yeah.
outside and get some fresh air and walk. Or if you have a bicycle and you can bike, or if swimming is available, that's another, just to get out and move your body and get some fresh air. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you're not fortunate enough to live on the beautiful 41-acre farm that you are, if you're in a city scape and maybe there is not a lot of greenery around you, there still is fresh air and sunshine. And
Absolutely.
even with social distancing, we can get out and move and take advantage of the um, beautiful outdoors. And it's getting to the time of year where even in the northern parts of the country, it's inviting to be outside. So we definitely recommend that.
Yeah.
And then next on our list is meditation. And it doesn't have to be anything super fancy, right? Meditation, that lots of people think, oh, it's too hard. I'm trying to get to, the fifth dimension and I can't do it. No, Meditation is,
I have never
can be,
gotten there.
yeah, no, me either. Um, and for years I didn't meditate because of that. I felt like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I'm not doing it right. All those things. It can be as simple as what you said earlier, the breathing, the 5 counts in, 5 count hold, 5 count out, or just following your breath, just watching it as it goes in and out. But guided meditations are really helpful too for people who feel like I don't know how to start. But it's a great way to calm down and to enjoy some visualizations that can be uplifting, empowering, beautiful. And so we actually have created a short self-love meditation that can be done in less than 10 minutes, lying down, sitting up, however you're comfortable. It can be in the middle of your day, end of your day, first thing when you get up. And it's actually on our website. And if you go and subscribe to our list, you can get it for free. And so our website is www.heartandsoulsisters.net. So that's Heart and Soul Sisters, all spelled out, .net. And then there's also, if you go, there's a kind of a written document that you can get about all these tips, right? Kind of a reminder list. And you can get that even without subscribing. It's just there on the website. So that's our, number 6 on our list.
I think so. Yeah. And I have a hard time shutting my mind off when I meditate. And so
Mhm.
I like the guided meditations. I have done some of the just noticing my breath. But there's so many great guided meditations. There's Jennifer Rice, is it
Reese.
Rice?
Yeah,
Reese.
Reese.
Jennifer
Yep.
Reese, Divine Sleep Yoga Nidra.
Mhm.
There's so many. There's one, and I tend to rotate, so I don't get bored because I
Right.
tend to get bored with things. So, yeah. So if I try out, like, there's Dr. Brian Weiss that we've listened to some of his meditations. There are,
Mhm.
um, I was thinking of Dr. Joe Dispenza has a really, really great morning and evening guided meditation. And there's just so
Yeah.
many great ones. And Dr. Wayne Dyer had that I am meditation, which is just this
Mhm.
beautiful music that's very soothing. And so I have so many of them on my list that I use.
Yeah.
And it's great. And because if I just have a few minutes, then I'll pick a shorter one, or if I really feel like I need something to help me visualize and help me calm down, then there's so many options out there. So if you
Right.
find one you don't like, look
Look for something
further, because
else. Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
so many. Yeah,
Yeah. You can try ours. And if it's not your cup of tea, then there's lots of other stuff out there. So yeah.
absolutely.
Last was the simple check-in. So
Yep.
this is just encouraging you to the ultimate in self-care. I mean, what self-care is really all about is just trying to tune in and recognize what would make me happy right now, what would give me joy, what would give me more peace or more ease. And so again, it's just stopping and maybe even just putting your hand on your chest, and just to say, okay, here I am. What sounds really good right now? And sometimes it's just the first thing that comes into your head, right? You don't have to overthink it or analyze it. It might be a big bowl of ice cream is what you really want right now. It might be that you want to go meditate, or it might be that your body's feeling stiff and you want to move, or it might be I haven't been out all day and I need some sunshine, but it could be all kinds of things. And it's just about acknowledging yourself, allowing that what you need to come from within and then giving it to yourself. Right? That's the ultimate in self-care, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for a lot of people, I know for me, I feel like I'm not justifying my existence if I haven't checked everything off my list, right?
Right.
So if I'm like this month with the COVID-19 and coronavirus and all the stress that's going on throughout our country, to put it
Right.
mildly.
Mild. Yeah.
Yeah, my hours have been cut at work, and temporarily, because our patient numbers are down. And so I'm so used to going and doing. And so right now my check-in this week has been, I just feel like I need to purge, to go through things and just, yeah. So I've gone through my closet. I'm going through the buffet in the dining room, and and just literally every day I'm going through different areas in the house and just sorting, and I feel good because it's something that, when you feel unsettled, and it's, I think, a helpful thing to listen to what your body is telling you to do, right? So
Right.
besides the exercising and the yoga and the meditation, right now for me, purging is, is something that is helping. And then there's sometimes that I just want to binge on Jane Austen movies, and it's
Yes.
okay. It's okay to do that if you feel like you just need some downtime and you just want to not think about or read anything else in the news.
Yeah. Right. Right.
It's okay to give yourself permission to just be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So just, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I have to say, in the interest of transparency, if you heard a crash, that was my little light on my computer falling off,
Oh
hitting the
no.
table.
Oh
Oops.
no.
It's still working though, so that's good.
I
But
thought it was I
but
thought
yeah,
it was one of the kitties knocking something over.
no, that would have been an equally plausible explanation, but no, it was just this, it kind of sticks to the back and the sticky just gave out. But yeah, that's really not the kind of Zen ending I wanted to our discussion of self-care. But but that's okay. That's the way life is, right? You might say, okay, I'm going to get ready and I'm going to take a bath, or I'm going to do this meditation, and somebody comes walking in, or a
Or the
phone
dog
rings and
throws
it's a
up
call.
and you have to go clean up dog throw up like I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe the last thing we should say is have a sense of humor about it all, that we're
Yes.
give yourself the ultimate self-care is give yourself a break. We're all doing the best we can right now. And
Yes.
so the only way we're going to get through this is to be kind to each other and to be kind to ourselves. And so start with the be kind to yourselves, because it's the old put your mask on before you put somebody else's mask on if you're on the airplane. You can't,
Yes.
we all are doing more to take care of other people. There's more that's on us. Those of us who've got kids, we're homeschooling now. Maybe more work is being dumped on us because there's nobody, it's hard to get it to somebody else to do. So taking care of ourselves first is not a selfish thing to do. It is a matter of survival. So we have to at least find
Right.
little moments where we can meet our needs and give ourselves permission for that and just do the best we can.
Yes, absolutely.
So sending you all so much love and compassion and kindness as you move through your days and try to find some extra love for yourselves.
Absolutely. Many blessings to you.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.